Its opinions are that of the political gamer and friends. All opinions are fluid as we are not professionals in the areas of topic and normally have a glass of a stiff drink around us. So don't listen to us for stock advice or religious choices. And if you are that influential, to begin with, then we see how America is the way that it is. Joking a little. Anyway, here is the show.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cat, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets. Yeah, the Elon Musk. So, yeah, sure. So Elon called me. As you know, he endorsed me full-throated. He endorsed me full-throated. Full-throated.
Former President Trump has proposed a 200% tariff on John Deere tractors if they're made in Mexico. Are you concerned that some of these tariff proposals by the GOP nominee could drive up costs for consumers or hurt urban exporters in Kentucky, for example?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of tariffs. They raise the prices for American consumers. I'm more of a free trade kind of Republican that remembers how many jobs are created by the exports that we engage in. So I'm not a tariff fan.
Be full-throated.
What are we going to do here, folks? I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break. Why do you keep fighting this thing? It just doesn't make sense.
We have to stand by our numbers. We believe our numbers are right.
What are we going to do here, folks? I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas.
And white baby is that?
This is your baby, okay? He's just light-skinned.
That one might be mine. That one right there. I'm not totally sure. Just because you name him Darren don't mean he belonged to Darren. But I don't care what this baby's name is. This baby is rice-skinned, but not light-skinned. That is a white child. That is Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus. That is a Slavic baby, a Viking from Iceland. That baby got 730 as a credit rating right now as an infant.
Ladies and gentlemen, the political gamer.
What up, everybody? Happy Saturday evening. Down for stream 2.0 today. Let's get it going. Getting in some DayZ. What it do? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Let's go ahead and switch up chat here. Get everything moving. There we go. Let's just jump on in. I told you I was going to get to a safe place earlier. I did. We're hoping that we can actually, have a little bit of fun, but also die. And go ahead and jump into either a new server or maybe some Fortnite. We'll have to see. Ah, there it goes. I was like, what is happening? Get our character moving. Here we go. Loading in, loading in. We're grooving to some Led Zeppelin tonight. That's where we're at, for sure. Feeling like a Led Zeppelin mood, everybody. All right. So we're raining. It's pouring. Someone's been here. Yeah, we got a new canteen. Here, chlorine tablets. Look at that. Let's purify this water and drink it. What's that? Shotgun. We're not wanting that, though. This section only has this shit. It's actually not a bad little fun getting that brand new canteen. Gas mask over NVGs. What do we do? It's a combat mask. Oh yeah, we got it. Nothing on this one, though. That sucks. Got us a belt, but we already got a belt. I wish we'd be able to get some of that chili netting. Normally you can do that here in this part of the world, but apparently not. I don't know what an SG5 compensator is going to do, but let's go ahead and have it just in case. Shit, we got all this here. If we're able to get we have a shadow up there still. There's the Aegis Tower. So it's gonna be straight this way. I just don't know how we still have that shadow. It's like overcast. I don't see any lights up. more back here. Okay. All right. Assault boots. They're just worn, but the assault boots have a knife spot. Why would this be here? Either way, it's great, but like, why would this be here? Craft some rags. Go ahead and grab these beans, eat them. We got that tag bacon. Delicious yums. Sun's coming out. Sure, yeah, I guess. What is this guy? It's like a little bunker? Like, what is it? Nothing. Shit, there's a couple of them over here. I like this one. I'll take my knife back. It doesn't need to be in there. I'll take the new boots. There he comes. We gotta take him out first. This asshole's aggravated. Alright, we're just gonna have to make it through here real quick. I don't know if I've ever even been in this. I mean, I'm not seeing anything spawning here. That's weird. It's weird that this building alone just doesn't have anything. We're getting closer to a freaking AK. We'll see how this goes, though. We should have an AK around here. Do we need to eat or drink? No, we're good. Dude, if we can get some freaking tack as well. We like those NVGs. Alright, let's go ahead and... There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I can't believe those are not the same. IV starter. I'll take it. I just don't remember if there was some... Someone's here. They're running around this building. They're here. All right, let's see, because they're here. So now it's going to be a waiting game. We're going to, unless we talk. Should we talk? Like, that's the question. Should we talk? If we talk to them, there's a chance that they will want to team up, which might be kind of fun. If we don't talk, then we're definitely enemies. But they're going to be here. They're going to be here in this. The question is, where are they going? That guy was close behind me then the whole time. And they're going to come running, too. As soon as we do this, all the damn zombies will come running. Damn. What a bad spot to be in. Okay. We'll give it another minute. If we don't hear anything, we'll start moving into position. Only thing I don't want to have happen is like all these other people coming through the fucking military base while we're here right now. It's the only thing I don't want. Oof. Zombie with a plague carrier. We're not taking him down super easy. Damn, it's a bad fucking spot to be in right here. With this zombie running around. As soon as we use high-powered rifles, they're going to be coming in too. Raina, thank you so much for coming in this evening. So what we're trying to do is we heard someone moving around, so we're just trying to hold our position right now till we figure out what's happening. Because I could hear their footsteps and it's equipment, so it's not zombie footsteps. It was a fast, rapid pace, plus they had equipment. You can hear the equipment jingling, so it's going to be a human, not a zombie. It's an actual player. So you can hear him back there. He's immediately to my left. Fuck. Why are we glitching now all of a sudden? Fuck it. Come on. Where? It would have come from up here. Gotcha, my friend. Guy's got some shit, though. Ruined AK. Revolver. Some tactical gloves. A battery. 9mm. We don't need any more 308. It's not good. It's not good at all. Is there someone else here? Thanks, Sylvester. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is do with this one person. Dude, they had a nice AK. Let's confiscate all this anyway. Oh, a sewing kit. Need it. Need it. Boxer 3 tracer rounds. What? Got ourselves some epoxy here. There's 308 tracers are coming. These can go though. Where's that epoxy? Dude, that guy's pissed though. Hmm. These 45s can go. Hand was sweaty as shit, but good kill. Drop a lot of this 380 because we don't really need the 380. Been storing it for a minute and we don't need it. Don't need the 45-70. Actually, if we find something with the 45, we'll take it. Helicopter crash. Just out to my right. Thanks for coming in, Monique and Darby. Yeah, we'll drop those APCs. Those are nothing. Let's go ahead and drink up a bit. Wonder where this guy came from. Anything else before we go? SimC holds up 10 rounds of 5.56. Aura Mag. That was the one from back there. So we're probably not going to do an Aura. So we'll go ahead and empty this out. Rodriguez B88, thank you so much for the follow. Friends, man, no one's got time for friends. We just enjoy the time that we got. I'd say this one right here is probably going to be good to go. We might be able to take this one with us. So he came back over here. Yeah, he was running up here. Very interesting. Wonder why he did that. It's going to be for the FIGA, yeah. Dang, there was a saline bag. And we dropped our... Yeah, we dropped it to be able to get that. Dang it. We could have... Well, I'm not going to go back. We have water. Some NBC hoods. Nice. Go in here. Effects 45 APC. Look at that. This is a real dangerous fucking spot to be in, let me tell you. Alright, this is where we're gonna get our shit. Go over here real quick. We need a freaking weapons repair kit now. Should we switch to the 22? I don't know. I don't know. M4 bayonet. Alright, let's find some fucking guns. Okay, we got a KA mag. But nowhere's to put it because we have too much shit. What are the chances of us finding a DMR? You know, like, that's my thing. These probably can't go on here, right? Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Jungle boots, nice. We know that that guy is fucking pissed. All right, let's go. I seen a gun over there. Yeah, this could be a death sentence, but we'll see. Frankie for fingers. Can we talk politics? You can talk politics anytime you want. Not on this channel, anywhere. You can talk whatever you want to talk about. Sweet. Alright, so we're in ATC now. Whew, that was a little bit intense there for a good couple minutes. I knew I heard someone. And we got him. We got him. It's not a bad little area over here, I'll be honest with you. I'll get up there next. Pro-Trump? Nah, man. Definitely not pro-Trump. I am a Republican, but not pro-Trump. I'm pro-Kamala Harris. I voted for Trump back in 2016. It was the worst decision I've probably ever made in my life. People who say that Trump is, you know, the guy, I am sorry for, because you live in a different world than the rest of us. So, pro-Israel? So the thing with Israel is, like, I'm not pro-Israel. Same thing, like, I'm not against Israel either. Like, Israel has a right to defend itself. I personally think that the way that they were doing things early on was pretty shitty. So I'm not pro-Israel. There's nothing up here? There's nothing up here. But I'm not anti-Israel either. I think that, you know, the problem is that just it'd be the same thing, right? So, like, if we go through and we allow Israel to hold on to its area of the Middle East, right? And we don't provide them with things, they'll get taken over. The important thing is that this was one of these weird political things that, you know, happens, and unfortunately, it was after, the World War II eras and everything that happened there. So the problem with that is that because this was after World War II, post World War II, we don't have the same, obviously, let's see here. What can I replace anything? Is anything bad? These are all pristine. Worn. This goes to nowhere. Oh, it's barricaded. Gotcha. Because it's a post World War II. The thing to remember is just like with Ukraine, right? Like I'm a big fan of Ukraine and supporting Ukraine in their fight against Russia. The big thing to remember is that how do we get there? The important thing to remember is that this was our parents who decided what to do here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I like that. Oh. Why are we all walking on our feet? Was something wrong with the floor there? Oh my goodness. So yeah, let me finish that while we're figuring out what's going on here. So it was our grandfathers, grandmothers, grandparents who decided that, or great grandparents, who decided all that was going on with Israel. And I think that after World War II, having a group of people who had gone through a Holocaust event and was kind of being hunted to the brink of extinction, having a place on Earth was something that had to be done. I think that, obviously I wasn't around during that time. I think it probably could have been done better. But this is the way that it's been pretty much for probably most of our lives. I'm assuming you're not an 80-year-old person on Twitch. So if you're not an 80-year-old person on Twitch, then I'm going to assume that you'd be in the same boat as me, that it's frustrating to watch what Israel is doing, because they're kind of like a pet and they're kind of like running everywhere, doing whatever they want to do. Nice. But it's badly damaged. It's going to jam or something. What is this called? VSS. It's the VSS is what we have right here. The VSS. Right here. What's it shoot? 9x39? It's not too bad. I think that might be fine to take with us. It's a nice weapon. But we're going to have to clear space. Look at that. So, yeah. So, I think that personally that's going to be one of the things to keep in mind. I do support Israel's ability to be able to fight and to be able to do what they need to do, what they seem. It's kind of like with the war that we did with Iraq and Afghanistan, even though that was dumb and stupid. But it's important to remember that they are surrounded by the Middle East that has been in chaos for 2,000 years. They're not going to solve peace in it. But that's one of those things that we have to kind of stick with. I just, honestly, I feel like sticking to our allies is the way to go. I do think that we could be a lot harder on them, though, because when they were just doing these bombing raids, killing everyone, I just didn't see the reason why we would be doing that. It didn't make any sense. And I think that it clearly hurt not only them, but more specifically just the innocent women, children, and men that died for no reason at all. And I think that if they had done like the pagers or the walkie-talkies kind of thing before, that would have been a lot better to have had like an effect. You know what I mean? Like that made a lot of sense. All right, so we're going to take this guy back then. My personal opinion. Free crypto. I'm feeling good and giving away money I don't need. Sounds good, Jokler Doikler. Sounds like you, my friend, are not a real person. But that's my stance on it. With Israel, the thing with Israel is that a lot of people get a little scared about talking, but I personally don't have a problem talking about Israel and what's going on with it. All right, so let's see here. We do have the ability to take this. I like the 9 by. It's going to be a 9 by 3.9. It's a big round that this thing is shooting, so I'm cool with it. See if we can reload this guy here up to 10. Swap out the mags. Yeah. Homie came in here asking if I was pro-Trump. Like, what? Get out of here. I wonder, I wonder if Hamas are experts at embedding themselves in civilian populations. Yeah, I mean, that's okay, but, like, you understand, like, if this was flipped around, right, Frankie? Like, if this was, let's say, Hamas on the other side, or, Hezbollah, Iran, whatever. Let's go with the real threat, right? Let's go with China. So if China was like, the United States is this little terrorist organization, and they are embedding themselves along our island chain of Taiwan. What are we going to do, right? Well, the thing is that bombing us and the civilians around there is going to have a much greater problem unless you just bomb like the military vessels, right? Especially if we are a peaceful kind of people that don't really themselves, the people, have a way of fighting back. This is in an alternate reality, mind you. So if that happened to us, it would make much more sense. It'd be much more official if the organization just went after the military zones. I understand that Hamas is great at being able to hide in these zones, and I'm also not going to say that when you have like these Hamas leaders that get bombed and like their entire family dies and there's some civilian casualties, I'm not saying that right there is not something that is bad as well. Like, it is bad that civilians got hurt, but like, there's that ratio, right? And it's important to remember. So it's important to remember that there's like a kill to death ratio, or I'm sorry, kill to death. It's like a KD ratio. I can't remember what it's called for the United States, but the Department of Defense and the Department of Homeland Security have agreed upon like a number of civilian casualties that can take place for a high priority target, right? So the thing is like, this is how first world countries have done it. Israel is a first world country. They're surrounded by non-first world countries, but we are a first world country. Israel is a first world country. And the important thing to remember is that if we have learned anything from our mistakes, like with Iraq and Afghanistan and even the World War II, is that you go through and you keep those like conventions, the Geneva Convention, you keep the documents that you signed, the treaties, the allies alive. The biggest thing is that KD ratio for America is 1-to-1. Most of the world is 3-to-1, right? So like France, Great Britain, they're like a 3-to-1 ratio. So if there's someone that they want to go after, they're okay taking out 3 civilians to the one that they were going for. Israel's at like a positive 250 to 1. That's just not acceptable. Like, you can do better. You can do more tactful, strikes. You have probably the second greatest military on earth. I mean, they can challenge us in some ways if you think about it. Their Iron Dome is truly amazing. Our Patriot missile system makes it better, but their Iron Dome is truly amazing. So there you go. Hamas are experts hiding embedded. There you go. That's why they have so many civilian casualties. I agree with that. It's just, like, I think you could agree that if your children were dying for no reason at all, you'd be upset. And I think that, that's one of those things as a first world country, you have to understand we are better than that. We could definitely fight better than that. We just don't go bomb, right? That's why during Iraq and Afghanistan, we weren't dropping fucking nukes. We weren't dropping these, like, top-notch bombs, right? We're dropping, normal kind of defense-style munitions to be able to defend ourselves, to be able to defend our troops, to be able to defend our allies. And that's because you have to meet fire with appropriate fire. If we went in with, F-35s and just doused everyone down, servers shutting down. Hopefully I had everything on me. It looks like I've got the Val here. I don't remember what else I had. No, I think this was it, right? I just had this guy. So if the server's shutting down, then we got some time to talk here, and then we're good to go. I'm not a veteran, no. My entire family has served, mainly military, a couple of Army, and then Army National Guard. I did have a Air Force, member of the Air Force that was in there as well. But with that being said, like, pretty much my entire family has served. I did not, though. I'm a Navy brat, though. Thank you, Darby, for coming in. So just let the Hamas terrorists go away. No, man, I didn't say that, right? So what you're doing there, Frankie, is like you're trying to go through and you're trying to say, like, so either we kill them with all the civilians or what? We let them go away? You're smarter than that, right? Like, you're not an idiot. Like, you know that there's another way, right? There's teams of strike groups that are highly trained individuals that can come in and handle that. Zohar Velasquez, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. So you're smarter than that, right? Like, you know that you can go through, and let's see if we can get back in now. You know that you can go through, just like with our SEAL teams, right? Like, you can achieve a lot. When you have, the Green Berets, you can achieve a lot. When you have people that are trained like the Army Rangers, you can achieve a lot. It takes a little bit to be able to go through and get all of that set up and working and running to be able to cut down on civilian casualties. So no, the Hamas terrorists shouldn't just go away. And what you're doing there is trying to go to polar opposites, right? Hey, are you this? Hey, are you that? Do you support Israel? Do you do this? Do you do that? So what, the Hamas terrorists should just go away? The Hamas terrorists shouldn't just go away. We should deal with them, right? Or Israel should deal with them. But also it's important to remember that Israel needs to deal with them not only how they choose to, because they're not really hurting us as a country right now, because they're mainly hurting Israel and have only been hurting Israel for some time, but also civilian, like, you don't want to be the country that just kills civilians. Our lives are precious. Like, when we die, I'm not getting into religion here, but when we die, like, that's it. That's all we got. That's all those children had. That's all the women who were unarmed had. That's all the young men who had nothing against Israel, who Hamas was hiding behind, had. And it's gone. Like, that's the thing, right? Imagine if that was your kid, if that was your friend, if that was the person who you're at the checkout counter with at the grocery store getting food from. So when they go, they go. And I'm not saying that you have to not handle fire with fire. I'm just saying that you got to be a little bit smarter about it. All right, we're position 1 in the queue. I agree. It's too much heavy-handed, but Hamas started a war they can't win on October 7th and brought all hell to the civilians. Yeah, definitely. And it's important to remember that you're also not going to beat Hamas. Like Trump was, big on beating the Taliban, or what was it, ISIS. ISIS is back. Like, he didn't beat ISIS. ISIS is back. I like that. You know what, though? It's badly damaged. I think we have a kit. Yep, we got a kit. We can fix this. Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop Hamas. What you can do is shake them to their core. But to be honest with you, they're just so embarrassed right now after losing their leaders. They've lost several leaders through this fight. They're embarrassed about that. They're also embarrassed about, everything that's going on with the pagers. And that, would be honest with you, that was golden. A lot of people were talking about how bad this was, but that was my thing, right? Like, and I'll argue a little bit for Israel here, because I've been kind of pushing on them a little bit. But Frankie, let me tell you. So the thing with Israel is, like, that was smart, and that was a good move because it had the least amount of damage. Everyone's talking about I've switched. So everyone's talking about they're blowing up civilians, they're killing women and children. I gotcha, right? Like, it's bad. I gotcha. But like, then they do this, which is super targeted, super like thorough, minimal damage. It's mainly the Hamas people themselves and the people that are in their family circle. Of course, children are in that, but yet again, when you have that K to D ratio, so that right there was a much more targeted, precise, and kind of like Israel answers like, okay, cool, so we'll do this then. And everyone's like, can you believe that this happened? And it's like, y'all need to choose what y'all want. It sounds like y'all just don't want to say that Israel doesn't need to be in a war. But yet again, we don't really need wars in life, but like, yet again, that's where we're at. This is where, quote unquote, God has left us. So all of us have a fucking birthday with the devil at some point, and or with death, and one day it's coming. So this 308 right here. Do you think we're gonna get a DMR? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get a DMR or not. There's some 308. There's that 556. Man, we're going to have to go through and really clean up here. Hang on if you're in chat. I'm just trying to get this done real quick so we can move. I haven't heard any other shots, so that's good, right? Hopefully. We are going to need to get food whenever we're getting up out of here. All right, cool. All right, let me see where we're at. Let me catch up. Frankie, where you at? There you go. Pagers in Hezbollah, not Hamas. Ah, I gotcha, yeah. Well, no. So I thought the pagers were Hamas. But either way, I mean, it's arguing semantics there. Like, my point was not, who it was. My argument was the fact that it happened. So like for my sake of the argument, it didn't matter and didn't go into anything. But I gotcha. If it was, either way, I'll be honest with you, they're all bad. So like they're not really gonna sit down and have a dinner party with you. So is what it is. No, I don't want that there. We're going to need to do some hunting, too, at some point. All right. Where are we at? ATC right here. Lebanon, not Gaza. Yeah. So that that's the big point with that one. But like, I got you if it was Hezbollah, which is, in my opinion, it's kind of funny because obviously like they hadn't gotten fully involved yet. They're like partially involved, and then they get hit with this pager and walkie-talkie attack, which I found pretty funny. I'll be honest with you. Why is this even here? It's that 45 mag from the 45 FX up there. But those are just my opinions and thoughts. I mean, I just listen to the news day in and day out. I don't know about being a smart guy, man. I just I got a decent head on my shoulders. Okay. Nothing there. I've already made it through all this. There's ATC. I guess let's go over here and see what's going on. See what mess we can get into while we're on our way to the barracks. Where are we at here? 762. Nice. Man, I'll probably, you know what? Like, I've always loved the Air Force, but because of the planes and whatnot, yeah, no problem. No problem, Frankie. There's too many of these guys over here. I ain't doing shit over here. Oh, all I was saying is, man, you know, like, I probably, if I was going to enlist in anything when I was younger as well, I would have probably enlisted in the Navy, just because is where I was at. But right now, I'd probably enlist in the Space Force. Would be probably my thing that I would enlist now. If you're asking me, APC 45 APC was in there. DMR. Is there a DMR here, though? Like, that's my thing, right? A Cobra scope. Belts. Nothing there? Wow. Okay. No, I cannot still enlist. I am above the age. Also, I am not, like, active. Like, I'm not an active person. I am a, almost, so what am I, 36, going on 37-year-old, so I'm above the age range. I could not run a mile, and I am above the weight limit, so that would not happen for me, Frankie, not me. See if we go all the way. I think that's where we want to go next. Let's check this out over here. Yeah, it's all good. Are you a veteran or are you looking to serve? Come on. Freaking doors glitching out over here. Assault vest worn. Check this over here out and see what we're doing. Ooh. I forgot to get a picture of that plane when we were over there. Fuck, we ain't going back now for it, though. It's another KA here. We got all these mags, no FN AK-47. Would love an AK. Alright, now that that's handled. So we got in this guard shack here that could be waiting on us, man. We got no... We are bogged down, super heavy. We got a lot of equipment. What do we have here? Dude, all these... So we're not going to find a fucking DMR, okay? Like, that's what we need to get into our heads, because we're just picking up DMR shit left and right. There's no way that we're going to find one. And if we are, then we're going to need to get all of this kind of situated. Influenced by the S-Val and VSS, it can carry side-mounted optics but lacks the integrated suppressor. Use 9x39 millimeter rounds. Use drop these right here. Not really a veteran. I was like a few months in service, but got discharged for health issues. So yeah, I mean, but you know, you were talking about a lot of the hot button topics that people can't come to an agreement on. Unstable connections, just because of the high ping. Give it a second here to pull the name down, and then we'll be good to go. What are your thoughts on Israel and what they should be doing or whatnot? My biggest thing right now is China. I'm trying to understand China and what we should be doing there. I personally think that China is a threat. I just don't think that China is the threat, and I think that we should be able to come to an agreement with China. And I'm pretty sure that we might become allies at some point over the next 10 to 20 years. Thank you, Reina from Trovo, and let me see. I missed a couple here. Thank you, Darby. Thank you, Reina, for coming in from Trovo. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and the like. Rodriguez B881 and Zohar Velasquez. Thank you. .762 Tracer. It's going to be 308 pristine right there. tell you, we'll be just fine if we end up with a building. It's the same building from Namalsk. Bomber jacket. Nice. Alright, nothing in here that we can tell. So there's a fucking AK around somewhere. Jameson 96, first time here, loving the warm vibes and atmosphere. Thank you so much. 9x39s right here. Did we already use them all? It's crazy when you're on a military base and you end up with all this fucking ammo. I didn't think we were gonna, we would have been here, but thought we would check just in case. About to drop every goddamn KA mag. This is ridiculous. Bison. Well, we don't want a Bison. We already have some shit, even though the Bison is a badass weapon, badass gun. Alright. Nothing here. I didn't remember seeing this guy. Whoa, we gotta get up there. We really got to get up there. Yeah, we're doing good. Bomber jacket. I do like this scope. It's nice to have the option. Guys, see you. Man. So, like, where was this? Like, where was everything? Alright, so it's raining. Got some shots far away somewhere. Sounds like they're back over there. This is a busy corner over here. Nothing great. All right, let's figure out what we're doing with our shit. We got a lot. Monique, thank you. All right. We got to improve our stamina. We got a lot going on here. I've not seen a fucking AK at all. I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I haven't seen a repair kit either. I don't think we're going to get a DMR. As soon as I drop everything, we'll find the DMR, though. That's the real question. What do we do? Okay. And say right now that we need 762 by 39 all the way through, right? Seven 76254 55639 76254. We'll go ahead and pull some 308 out. 76239. 76239. Nine by 39 we need. All right. 554 554 762 by 39. So it's the green box. Five 54539. Seven 6 2. I think those 45 APCs we can get rid of. Five 556, get rid of all that. We got the 545s here. It'd be great if we actually did have all of this ready to go, but we don't. So we got that. I'd say if we had an AK, we'd be set. Would be set if we had this AK. 308 on that DMR. We're going to be running out of food, too, so we're going to have to get up out of here. We've done what we can. We've eaten what we can. What are these here? 9x39s, but these are regular? What are they? This stream is nice. Well, thank you, Frankie. I normally like to listen to DayZ when I go to sleep. Being able to go through and organize a little bit while we're waiting for people to see what they're going to do. That's all I'm doing right now. It's kind of calming after a situation that we ran into. I was hoping we'd run into more. I'm really interested in why that guy kind of ran at us, though. He just started running. Perfect. Okay. Like everything I've left behind over here. All this shit stacked up on top of each other. Oh, God. It's crazy. All right. We need a gun cleaning kit, too. Like, that's another thing. All right, so we needed 7.62 by 3.9. 7.62 by 3.9, 7.62 by 3.9, 7.62 by 3.9, 7 tracer rounds. 7.62 by 3.9. What is this? 7.6254. That was 9 by 3.9. We'll go ahead and open this guy up. Get our 9 mils out. I bet you we're not needing this combat mask. All right, so we got that problem solved. We're no longer triple carrying. We've got a spot for something because we've gone through. The only problem is the AK shit. The AK is going to be a 54539. All these are so 54539, 556 for a K101. Ooh, so we get a little different here. Tracer rounds 762, 54. .08, 55645, 55654. Five five 45 5539. We've already got 2 of those. These throwaways can for sure go, though. Five 55645. These are 39s. 762 is something I thought we had. Yeah. So we're just clearing up a little bit of the area. Go ahead and pull all this out. was the helicopter that came down too. Nah. Alright, everything else is 308, which no one wants. It's just garbage. Alright. Now, where do we need to go? That's not what I want. Let's go ahead and get our... I don't think that's going to help us out at all with anything. Looks like there's going to be a fire station. We were already over there. That shit was crawling with... Yeah, there they are. Crawling with these guys. We've already been across the way. We haven't found any AK-47 or anything, which is why we were getting rid of all those mags. This is about the only stop over here, checking this building, which is a common military building. Sometimes has some good shit. Checking these shacks and possibly just calling it a trip here to the old military base. Without wanting to stack around, because stacking around just doesn't sound fun. Now here's the thing. There's one guy way over there. There's got to be someone else over there. That's pretty far for us to be spawning in Z's over there. Because nothing's happening in air traffic control. And that is 325. That's 260. So something's happening over there. So what we could do I wouldn't expect them to come out the front. Similar to what I was doing. What I would probably expect them to do. I mean, this building, unless you're just a new player, that building really showed signs that it had nothing there. It was down in that area right there that we killed them that had this stuff. It was really a medical building in the larger hangar, right? I could stay here another minute, but then we're gonna have to go. All right. I think we have our plan. We're going out. Over here to this building and then out. We're just going to be traveling east. Why are those Z's still moving, though? That's my thing. There's got to be someone who's over there. Made no sense otherwise. Oh. Is that someone in there or a tower? Yeah. What do we got here? The FX45 again? Alright, let's take a look at ourselves. We're getting attacked by an asshole. Our backpack is damaged, so we're gonna have to clean this up. That combo didn't work. What? What are you jamming? The hell happened there? What? Are y'all seeing this? The entire gun is bugged. What? What is that? Well, that's crazy. Alright, cool. So we'll stop there. We'll head out on that road. And no AK-47 this entire time. Just this one room, but I doubt anything's in here. 308 DMR shit again. For the DMR that never comes. We're already there. I think all we were wanting to do was get up out of here, right? We didn't want anything else. Yeah. Looks like the sun is setting. Already been there with these. We got a bug. Our guns are bugged. Look at that. Everything's bugged. We gotta... I mean, we're not able to do anything either. We're going to have to pull out and then go back in and see what the hell's going on right there. But that person is close. Might have been shooting at us. I just don't think so. Don't know what this bug was. If we die, we die. Like, it's okay. We got our kill for the day. How'd they see me? Good stuff. Good stuff. We died. Let's start over. Just confirm that, but wow. We made it through them. We did a pretty good job. How did they see me, though? We were out. We could have been out, but that's not how we're going to do it, right? We're not going to cold out. But congratulations to that player for getting like all the good stuff. It's always fun to start over anyway, but that's going to be it for us anyway. But that was fun. That was good. We made it through military. Wonder what we did wrong. We're going to have to go back through and watch the VOD later, see what's going on. Good evening. How was the day? The day was good. We did what we could here. Had a pretty good, strong conversation with Frankie and everyone that came in from Trovo. Thank you for all that. Yeah, what a thing. So someone's been here. Someone's been here. Got some fat too. Someone's been here. Fucking base builder. All right, well that was fun. Let's get up out of here. That was thinking I'm gonna have to go back in the VOD and see how we ended up dying. They were shooting at us. I just thought that they would have been a little bit smarter about it. I just don't know how they ended up not getting our character there. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I don't know. That's a little bit weird if you ask me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the follows on TikTok. And thank you so much for coming in for Trovo and for just being a part of the stream. Frankie, thanks for the conversation, my dude. I will catch you guys next time. I am the Political Gamer, and I will see you guys at the ballot box.
This podcast was brought to you by The Political Gamer, produced by The Political Gamer, edited by The Political Gamer, and associated with The Political Gamer. Remember to subscribe if you can, or drop us a follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, or X. We will be back next week for more news, laughs, and our tears. Stay neat, and we wish you good mental health.